Yo, this is Nick D.
I'm Brie K, and this is Kasari.
You already know what it is, man. It's William Cater.
Yo, this is DJ Lost and Found from the Missing Link podcast.
Hey, what up? It's Miss Hero from Pew Army.
This is Stephen the Levite.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy YP, aka Young Paul. You know what I mean? Representing the East Coast, New York, Jersey, stand up.
And you're tuned into the That's Not
Christian Podcast. Woo!
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Switch. I'm here with your man Jimmy. I'm here with your boy Jay. And I'm here with your man Ant. And what's going on, fellas? Welcome back. We back.
Good. The whole squad here. Let's go. The whole squad. Yo, what's this dude? This dude acting like Kanye over here, putting his hand over the camera. What's up with that?
We got Ant back in the building, man. You know what I mean? Riding around in his Bentley and all that. You know what I'm saying? With the stars on
the roof.
What's good, fellas? We here.
Haven't
seen y'all in a minute, except Jay. I saw him like a couple hours ago.
What you mean? I saw you last week, son.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, actually, we had a meeting, and we had a meeting on Monday,
which I still don't have a summary of.
I will tell you later.
What you mean? Oh, yeah, so we met with somebody who's gonna be a guest, right? Which, you know what is crazy is so. All right, for the listeners, right? We're gonna let you in on a little secret. We don't like meeting with just anybody because a lot of people ask to meet with us because they got these big plans. You know what I mean? We love your podcast, this and then the third. We want to put you on our platform. We got, we nationwide. We got, X amount of listeners and whatnot. And then when we ask them for the numbers, right? When we ask them what that commission split gonna be like, they ghost. You know what I'm saying? So we don't like taking a lot of meetings, right? Because it never pans out. I hate to say it, but it feels like a waste of time. So we usually invite people onto Telegram. That didn't seem to work either because someone else met with us, sold us a dream, and then never followed up. So I thought we were supposed to be podcasting on Monday. I thought we were supposed to be, shout out to LNF. I thought we were supposed to be podcasting on Monday. We were going to have a guest, right? Up and coming podcast. And then it turned into a meeting, which was cool. You know what I mean? I thought Shorty was mad cool. I see Ant's lips moving, but I can't hear him. Are you trying to say something or are you talking to somebody else off camera?
Yeah, we can't hear you, man.
Oh, I don't know, son. Something happened. So I thought it was gonna be a podcast. It really was a podcast, right? Because we went on for like 45 minutes or something like that, something crazy. So we have up and coming guests. What, next Monday? Is it next Monday? If I'm not mistaken, possibly, maybe.
I think we got Bats coming this Monday.
Oh, we got Bats. Yo, that dude can spit.
Yeah.
Yo, that dude can spit. Yo, son, nice, man. Son, nice. Yeah, but yeah, so that's kind of a recap of what happened. Yeah, we hear you now.
What you were saying? Yeah, we hear you.
I was saying the way this dude was talking, that must have been God. He muted my mic because I was like, yo, you might as well add him, Jay. I was actually about to say the name. God muted me. That's what it was.
That's God.
Was like,
that's
nah.
God.
He muted me right there.
Thank you, Jesus.
In the nombre de Jesus.
Praise God.
Isn't that what we pray about before the podcast? Lord, let us not say nothing.
We always pray,
right?
that.
And that's what you were praying today. You prayed about today. So
yeah, you prayed that. Today was your day to pray. You prayed that specifically.
Shouts out to DJ LNF. Build your own platform. These outlets don't have active listeners. Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of them are faking the numbers, man.
That was crazy.
Yo, why LNF think like us, yo?
Dude, right? He's like a missing member, right?
For real.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wow, look at the Lord moving.
That's funny though. But shout out to the Missing Link podcast. You know what I mean? Check them out on YouTube.
Sure.
Shout out to Prophet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what we got?
Yeah,
man?
so that was a meeting. You know what I mean? Man, we got a lot going on. Your man. So we got what we got. We got new music. We got Jesse Smollett's trial ended today.
Yeah.
We got what else we got on the topics, man? We got all kinds of stuff. That's what I thought. That's what I thought I saw. I didn't watch it because I'm too busy to be watching that joint. But
okay,
I ain't watching that, yo.
Okay,
I'm trying to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to.
we
the
heard
bag.
you in this new venture. What's going on?
Nah, shout out to the Creative Network. We'll see, man. We'll see. I don't want to talk too much about it because we'll see. We'll see.
I hear you.
We're still making moves.
Because I see you got your ski mask on. So if it don't work out,
you already know what I'm. You already.
You ready to catch the jokes real quick?
Yo, son, Christmas is around the corner. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do, son.
Yo, is this bad? But this stupid Mariah Carey song is in my head. Like it pops up in my head. All I want for Christmas. That's right. I'll be sitting at my desk. I'm like, why does that stupid song keep popping in my head?
Yo, can y'all believe it's only 3 weeks away?
Made a mill.
Or was it 2 weeks away?
That's
2 weeks away. That's crazy, man.
Is it 2?
Well, it's the 8th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yo, you know who else got a Christmas song?
Who?
Angie Rose got a new Christmas song. You heard that? With Echoes and Townix. Es Navidad. Y'all heard that?
Oh, she's singing in Spanish?
It's like Spanglish.
Oh, Spanglish?
You know how people from the Bronx do.
At least her Spanish is good.
Better than Switch's.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even comedian Chris speak better Spanish than Switch.
See, and that's funny because that dude lived in the Bronx too. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yo, just turn me into a GIF right now.
Yo, you know who else dropped some music too?
Who?
Okada. It's not Christmas music, but
he did. Oh, he ain't.
So he put out a video.
Miracle.
Yeah, the consequences. Yeah. He said, "I ain't speaking to your flesh. I'm speaking to your demon." You know what I mean? Yo, we on something else. Who else? AI drops a new joint. Time with Selah. Y'all heard that?
Carolina. Yeah, are they supposed to be collaborating together?
Listen, man.
Album, right?
Listen. Yeah. Somebody told you? Because I was told
to
keep it a secret.
That's how they talked about it on the.
All right, because somebody told me to keep it a secret. But if y'all know, then I could talk about it.
That's what the caption came off.
I don't keep it a.
Okay.
They sent us the press release. That's what it said.
I don't check emails, bro. That's not my. That's not my job. I don't do that. I had the assistants do that. You know what I'm saying?
AI and Selah.
I let the interns do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. Do that. That's an interesting one.
It's nice,
like
man.
That. But it says
I like that,
rivalry, right?
And I like Carolina Blues beats, man.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed C4 and Selah's tape together.
Yeah, that joint was fire, man.
So that was hard.
Yeah. I like that. That's why I'm excited to hear what Bats has coming,
Yeah.
Because that's like my lane. It's good to see like young cats, you know what I mean, carrying the torch, you know what I mean? Yeah. What y'all think of the LECRAE joint?
The what?
The LECRAE joint.
Oh, fire! Except for that one song.
This dude.
It's not bad.
Which song?
I didn't think it was that bad. Joe.
What's the first?
No Church in a While.
Yeah, that's the album. But the song.
That's the lead track. That's the
first track.
Wildin'.
Yeah, that's the lead track.
Yeah.
Wildin'.
Nah.
You didn't like that one? That's the only one I liked.
Wow.
You didn't like Blockhead, you blockhead?
Blockhead.
Look, Blockhead was alright, and then the one about the shorty, that one was alright too. But I'm not cool. The only one I'm gonna listen to for real, like the only one I would want on the TNC playlist, link in the description below. You know what I'm saying? The only one I want to hear on the playlist is gonna be yo, you got mad joints to upgrade, bro. There's so much music coming out right now, man.
Yeah.
The only joint I want to hear is the lead track, man. That's it.
No,
I don't care for none of the other joints, man.
I'm with Jay. Like, that's my kind of like my least favorite.
That's because he brainwashed you because he playing it in the office, and so you keep hearing it, hearing it. You know what I mean?
I have not played it in the office. I actually told him on Friday when it dropped.
Told him, shut up. I want to hear the album.
Yes, exactly.
See,
like, yo,
LNF know what up, man. Shout out to LNF. That's my dude, man.
Yo, dude, I came in he came into the job. He came in with his 116 hat, right? And I'm like,
nah,
okay. He's like, yo, don't talk to me. I'm listening to the LECRAE album, just like that. I'm like, wow, okay. And he just sitting there.
I got a date with LECRAE.
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Well, you gotta say it like that though.
Look. Creative Network said average album expected way more, especially with these with the access to producers.
See, and that's
I'm not alone. See, I'm not alone.
Okay,
is that Mason?
Cool.
I think it's Mason, man. I feel like that's Mason. If that's you, Mason, yo, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Either way, I appreciate Creative Network.
Yeah, I did say though that they got a lot of beats on this one that was way better than some of the previous albums. So
I feel like you could have done more with them beats, man.
I feel like you could either love this album or not. There's only two ways to go about it.
I'm not.
Clearly, he's not. Yeah,
I'm not.
Because you could either take this as like a fun album. The beats is cool.
And I only listened to it because Ant hyped it up, man. I wasn't gonna listen to it, and then Ant come in the chat like, "Yo, this joint."
He didn't hype it. He didn't hype it up.
What he say? Let's go back.
He just hyped it up. He didn't hype it up. He just said it's not bad.
That's exactly what
and don't say that about no album.
No CHH album. You're right. You're right.
He says he says I'm not gonna listen to it. It's trash or whatever. He don't say it's alright. If he says it's alright, that means it's a decent album. So I go and I listen to it because this man vouched for it. Man, I was so disappointed, man. Ruined my run, man.
So that's
worst
me
2 miles I ever ran.
Saying it's not bad.
Yo, you stop.
Stop
being a blockhead, bro.
It's not that. All right, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just not. It's not my wave. It's not my wave. Shout out to the
chill.
community. You know what I
mean? chill.
Joey go, you crazy?
Flagged, son. Son, we gonna get flagged for real. We can't play that joint.
Joint go hard, bro.
Playing, bro. Sony not playing.
Bad,
yo, Switch. Add that to the playlist. You heard?
I'm gonna add it.
That's messed up.
What's messed up?
All right, so you got one dude that
all I said it was not bad, Joe.
You got one dude that Ant, where you heard it in your crib or your whip? Where you heard it?
Nah, don't say one dude, bro. Don't say one dude. Look at the chat, bro. Everybody in the chat like, nah.
I heard it in the car.
In the car, right? And them beats was thumping.
Yeah.
This dude, yo, exactly. I bet this dude was in the car with a cup of Moscato.
That's probably what it was.
See, that's what it was. It was in the car with a cup of Moscato.
Boom, and you like, yeah. That's rider music.
It probably was. The beats was knocking in the car, and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's not bad."
Yo, what's the best bar on the album?
I haven't memorized the lyrics yet.
Crickets.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't memorized the lyrics yet.
Chill. I ain't know no bars.
Yo, which is the one with Hovey and your man? What's his name?
Save Us?
That's the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that? Did you guys like that one?
That was cool.
It was cool.
Okay.
It was okay.
That was cool.
It's not bad.
It was cool, man. It's a cool album, bro. Yo, I'm gonna say one thing though. When that praise drop, what up, RG?
Are you talking about
what about it?
I haven't even listened to that.
You're not gonna do this to me right now.
Oh, you heard it,
bro.
Yo,
he was hyped. Yo, son,
I haven't heard it.
Yo, son, you was hyped and you came in the chat and you was talking about that record. And I had heard, I saw shout out to the crew. I saw him hyping it up on Twitter. Switch came into the chat talking about like, yo, that praise, whatever. I hit
playing with that boy.
I hit the link, bro. What did you say? Stop playing with the ball. I listened to it. Your man said, coming in hot like wasabi.
Wasabi.
That's your bar, bro.
Are you looking
Coming
for
in
like
hot.
lyrical?
No,
miracle
but that's your
stuff?
bar. I don't
Wasabi.
care. I don't care. That's your bar. Like literally, son, that's your bar. Like you came in and you
But
said
the swag
yo,
behind it,
this
bro.
joint is this bar right here is fire. It's gonna bring the whole
I didn't
song
say
together.
it was. I didn't say
And
that.
then-
I didn't say all that. I didn't say. You see,
Yo, and then not only that, bro, he played it for his friends, and his friends were like, "Yo, this is fire."
Okay,
Like,
listen. The beat
he need
coming
came
in
new
on.
hot.
friends, bro. He need new friends,
Like
bro.
The beat-
He need friends.
Yo, the beat came on. The hook was wavy. It had a nice vibe. They had a bunch of
Look,
cats spitting on there. Aha slid like
his
he always
wasabi-
does. 350 came and ripped it.
Wasabi wasn't
Oh
hot
wow,
enough.
they're on the track. Dang, yo, I'll be right
Look,
back. I'm
your
gonna listen to it.
man said, Mason said he was expecting Young Thug and Slim Thug vibes, Atlanta and Houston conglomerate. He's talking about
Few and
LECRAE's-
LECRAE.
Yeah. Lawson
I can see
LNF
that.
said
Yeah.
barely any 116 in my top 100 of 2021. Let's go.
Yo, LNF, man,
What? LNF
yo,
is
Texas
good,
changed you,
bro.
bro.
Yo.
Texas changed you.
Dag, bro.
Yo,
We're gonna
but
add you to the block.
Wow.
We're gonna add you to the blockhead list.
Blockhead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. Yo, shouts
Lisa
out to
said-
DJ LNF because he did a whole top 100 CHH playlist of 2021.
Oh,
That's
word?
top 100,
I ain't heard that. I gotta listen to
and
it.
he only found 95.
Oh man, so the comments are saying they not feeling it neither. Okay,
Both of them. See what I'm saying, bro?
No.
Come on, bro. I'm not alone. I'm not alone in this podcast. Come on.
Nobody say you were.
And how old these cats, man? How old these
Yo, don't
cats,
worry
man?
about-
They
how
in
old
their
are you,
40s?
son?
They in
How
their
old are you,
40s?
son?
or
How
what?
old
They
are you,
are.
son?
They
How old
are.
are you,
That's
They in
the
their
thing.
40s?
How old are you, son? Let's round you up.
That's true.
Let's round you up. Let's round you up, son.
It's
You
true.
older than 35? Listen, man.
Right.
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
listen.
speaking on these young boys, man.
Let's round you up, son. Let's go.
Yo, anyway, that What Up RG joint came out. I thought it was wavy. I thought it was cool.
It was, yo, like
It reminded me of a little Flip De Niro kind of. You know what I mean? I like Flip De Niro. I'm not.
RG record was more hype than substance. There
That's
was a
what
lot of
Mason
hype
said.
behind it, bro.
Did you hear Aha? You said you
Wow.
didn't even get to the part with Aha and 350.
Bro, that joint was trash. The minute that dude said that, I turned that joint off, son. The minute that dude said hot like wasabi, I was done. It was a rap, bro.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It was a rap like
You said
pasteles.
350 slid.
It was a rap like pasteles,
You
son.
said 350 slid, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have to send me a highlight of that joint. I'm gonna check it on TikTok. I'm gonna check his verse out on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Aha came and ripped it.
Tell
I like Aha though. I like
350
Aha.
to send the verse.
You know what I'm
350
saying?
did his thing.
What's the name of the song? Praise.
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 All right.
He said,
It's
"All right."
called hot like wasabi.
Yo, man.
I gotta stop playing with them boys.
These rap is different, son. It's all good though, man.
Oh, these rappers
It's okay.
definitely different.
It's all good. Who else was on the track? So you said it was Aha, 350. Who else?
I think Froggy Raw,
G.
right?
Okay, bro.
Froggy
Okay.
Raw. What's the other dude's name? I forgot his name. I don't know their names off the top of my head, but
Wow.
I thought they was cool. But I thought
stop playing with him though, huh?
stop playing with RG, man. RG came in.
Who had the dopest verse?
Let's go, baby.
Why you keep playing these records, man? We're gonna get flags, huh? Hey yo, who had the best verse on that record though?
I'm gonna say tag. Like I said, it's between 350 and
That's what you said too, right? Ant? Or you going out for Switch?
and
Nah.
it sounded like y'all didn't even listen to the whole thing, man.
I didn't. I told you. I was 100 with it.
That's crazy.
I was like, apaga esa basura.
Yo, they said Jay's part of the 116 Secret Society. Walk lightly. He would get y'all back. He would get y'all blackballed from Hillsong concerts. LNF says Aha was dope. 3 out of 8 verses was good.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
It was like
All
3
right.
or 4.
So he said three out of 8 verses, and you saying okay. So
like
Switch is saying it's Aha
like
and
the
RG.
last 3 dudes was kind of stood out to me.
So you saying it was Aha, RG, and 350 who had the best verses on that joint?
RG didn't even have a verse. I don't think. I think he just did the hook.
Who started it off?
RG. He came in.
It came with the hook.
Yeah.
That was the hook?
Yeah.
That's the hook? The hot like
The
wasabi?
wasabi was the hook?
Yeah.
Ay, bendito.
What do y'all dudes want? Like some lyrical miracle? Yo.
Nah. I said I like Aha. Aha ain't lyrical miracle. You know what I'm saying? I like Aha.
Okay.
Know? Like
you want lyrical miracle?
I'm just saying that joint was
a lyrical miracle.
These old blockheads, bro. Just forget it.
Yo, wasn't Pew on there? 1K Few was on there.
On the same track, on the praise track?
Yeah, I think he was on that track.
Wow.
How you not
know?
No,
he wasn't.
And you a CHH artist.
He's a CHH.
I'm supposed to remember all these like my own things I'm doing, man.
Yeah, because you hyping it.
Yeah.
I just said it was hot. Like it sounded good. The vibe. I listened a couple times.
Brazo.
You said more than it was hot.
Yo, son.
I said stop playing with that boy. That what listen, what up RG dropped and everybody was like, oh, okay, let's go.
Yo.
But obviously y'all was
so it's Foggy Raw,
text,
Ty Brazel, Paris Chairs, Not Clyde, 1K for you, and Aha Gazelle.
Not Clyde.
Oh, Not Clyde is that one dude, huh?
Bold and everything.
He's the dude that be wearing the boas and stuff, the little scarves. Not Clyde.
Yeah.
What?
He's like the Asian looking dude.
Yeah. Lost and Found said, I just want good music. The indies out here killing, but never get heard.
We're gonna have to give LNF a music segment. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let his because I like his vibe. He don't like this, he don't like the same music I don't like. He said what? They didn't put Paris Chairs on it. Trash album felt rushed, maybe followed with deluxe. Oh, he's talking about the he's talking about the LECRAE album. No church in a while. I like that single. Going back to that joint, I like that single, but that's the only record I like.
Really, that's interesting.
I know, which is the one that where Craig's talking about the Tesla with the body kit. I know that's the one Jay liked. That's his favorite joint. Which one's that? Which one's that?
Was fire.
Which one was it?
I think it's his third or second song. I'll get you the name right now.
He bought that. He bought that Tesla
There's a
from all them 116 hats Jay bought.
Hey, listen, I got all of those on clearance. All right.
Yeah, shout out to Lit Fam Ting. Thank you for becoming a member. Hey. Shout out to Creative Network. Thank you for becoming a member.
Lit Fam, she be on the IG.
Lit Fam Ting.
Yep. Oh, that's a Canadian shorty.
Yeah.
She hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Check her out on IG.
For real.
Yeah. So we got what? We got three for No Church in a While, right? We got one no.
Yep.
All right. No, we don't got one no. We got 3 no's. So we tied.
Okay.
We tied.
Yo, what, 3 no's for what?
Yeah.
For praise?
For No Church in a While.
No, the comments don't count, man.
The members count, bro. They family, bro. That's familia. That's familia, son. That's familia, son.
He's like, yo, I do the comments. So now the comments help. You know what I'm saying? The members
3 for 3. 3 for 3. It's a split decision. No, it's not a split decision.
Mason didn't really say he just felt like it could have been better.
Yeah, it was alright.
Well, actually, he said trash album. Felt
Is that what he said?
Okay.
Those are his words.
Take that back.
Yo.
That's interesting, man.
Nah, LNF, you family. You do count. Thank you for being a member, man. It's just you're not new. You know what I'm saying? You've been around, and you've been a guest a couple of times, co-host and all that. You know what I mean? You family already.
Yo, LNF, man, you got to stop this this slander, man, that you doing towards 116, bro.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Get down, bro.
The 116 slander.
It's not slander, man. Why is it? Why is it?
Gang, bro.
It's not for everybody, you know. And that's cool because CHH loved it, man. I saw on Twitter everybody was hyped about it. You know?
Yeah.
Facts.
So
who else? So you heard the AI and Sailor joint, so you was feeling that one.
Yeah, I didn't know Carolina Blue. Like I know him from with AI, but I didn't know that he produced for a lot of folks in CHH. I wasn't aware that he's been around for a minute. He said that a lot of I don't know if it was him. Somebody said that a lot of your favorite CHH artists passed up on those boom bap beats.
Because they don't want to rap. You can't.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy to me.
You can't spit hot like wasabi on a beat like that.
But that's true.
Yo.
It's true.
You gotta have that beat to go with that. Yeah.
Yo. Look, Jay's speechless, man. He can't even say that. He can't even defend that boy.
No.
Defend blockhead comments.
What's funny is that Jimmy comes in and he goes, Lottie, we like the party. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Coming in hot like wasabi.
He said it just like that. Yo, y'all gotta see. I went in the chat. I dropped the praise joint, right? As soon as it came out, I saw everybody talking about it. I was like, yeah, let's go. What up? I like What Up, RG. You know what I mean? I think he's swaggy. So I throw him in. I'm like, yeah, stop playing with that boy. Then Jimmy just shuts the whole thing down. He goes, really? Lottie. No, he goes, no, you said something like Lottie. We like the party or something.
That's
like
what
that.
he said, though. That's his ball.
And then you said,
That's what he said.
Oh, that was really fire, dude. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, man, here we go. It's coming.
I wish I could play that joint.
And you're like, hot like wasabi. And then I think Ant said something else. And I was like, oh.
That joint was, but that's what he said, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what he said.
Hey, but the kids love it, man. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? The kids love it.
Old heads, man. Buy y'all Timbs for Christmas, bro.
I already got some.
Nice.
Not the tan Timbs, the new Timbs, the high joints. You know the new ones. Yeah,
that's your joints. When winter hits, you got the high joints on.
Huh? You seen the beef and broccoli ones that they come higher now?
Nah, I ain't seen the high ones. I seen beef and broccoli.
Those
are
old.
What you said?
Yeah, those ain't new. Those ain't new. The high joints, the what is it? The 80 below or 40 below joints.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 40 below.
Joints is fire, bro.
So what else is going on in CHH, man?
I don't know. That's it. That's
all. I don't know. They said we got beef. Who we got beef with?
Nah, we ain't got no beef.
We ain't got no beef with nobody, man.
2022, we letting all our beefs go, man.
We ain't got no beef.
That's a lie.
Who? Come on, who we really got? We ain't got no beef with nobody, man. It ain't on site for anybody.
Nah, we ain't got no beef with them.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people just we need to have a conversation with. That's all. You know?
Okay, say that.
Some people we just gotta hug and be like, man, I love you, brother. That's it, man. Look at these guys, man.
Even Jay, like
these new Christians is different.
Right,
these new Christians is different,
even
son.
Jay.
Even
That's
Jay.
why he acting like this. They are.
Speaking of, did y'all see? Switching topics real quick. Did y'all see that dude who took a selfie with Joel Osteen?
Nah.
You ain't see
wild.
It? And then he's like, you a piece of, right? And then Joel Osteen's just like,
he just smiled. He smiled,
and then he walked away.
Kept it moving.
Dang.
Yo, that was awkward, man.
That was crazy.
That's messed up.
So you saw Ant?
Was that related? That was crazy.
Was that related to the recent news? What happened in
I don't know.
At his church?
I have no idea. I don't know. But why? Why would he do that because of that? Because of the reward money?
I don't know. How much was the reward money like?
Wasn't it like 20K?
$20,000.
Yeah. So let's get into the story, right? There was a plumber. Supposedly a plumber, right, discovered $600,000 in the walls of Lakewood Church, like hidden, like a stash house.
Let me pull it up.
And this was all from an investigation that in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, Lakewood had reported lost.
Yo, so you think they got insurance money off of that?
For sure, son.
Well, insurance gonna be knocking on their door.
It is a story you saw first on 2. A handyman says he found $600,000 in the walls of Lakewood Church. Today marked the first Sunday since that discovery.
Investors believe that money could be evidence tied to a 2014 theft case. KPRC2's Rilwan Belogan at the church now. And Rilwan, you spoke to some parishioners about this.
Yes, Brandon, it's been a few days since the announcement of the discovery by this janitor finding hundreds of cash and checks inside.
Yo, my man looks mad greasy.
Church. Now, a parishioner this morning says that this whole ordeal is a bit discouraging. Now, a janitor says he found money inside the wall of Lakewood Church back on November 14th. Since then, he said he hasn't heard much from anyone within the church, as HBD says evidence from the recovered checks suggests the November case is connected to the 2014 incident where someone stole $600,000 from the safe at the mega church. HBD is still investigating the original case. Now it's unclear how much money the plumber found in November. A parishioner with Lakewood for 15 years says the whole thing is fishy and disheartening because of the many unknowns.
So,
oh look, Benito.
Interesting and complicated.
Benito.
Dile.
It's complicated, man.
Those things happen in church.
In a statement released this week, Lakewood confirmed the discovery and assisting with HPD in the case here, adding that at this point they have no further comments on this investigation. Reporting live from KPR.
Wow.
No.
Yo, son, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, I ain't turning that joint in, and I'm not tithing.
Bro,
I'm telling you
I'm
right
gonna
now.
tell you,
these new Christians are different.
Jay,
you don't feel convicted by that?
You don't have no type of conviction about that.
Bro. 600?
Yes,
Yo,
600K. I mean, a lot of it was checks.
I would have retired that day.
Listen, so you got to tithe at least.
Yo,
to
pray for these dudes.
To Osteen.
Okay, so supposedly in 2014, this money was missing.
Stolen.
And now this money was stolen. And now this money's found in the church.
Yeah, behind some
in
walls.
The walls, bro. Which is crazy because they had to put a hole in the wall. They had to drywall that joint. They had to paint that joint.
So they ain't steal it then. They were like, oh, let me just put this in the wall then. Whoever the thief was then.
Bruh.
Allegedly.
It was Osteen.
I guess that's why Benito was like, it's kind of fishy.
Uh-huh. It's interesting.
Yo.
It's complicated,
man.
I would, bro.
My
as a plumber, I'd have been like, yo, the Lord led me to this church, yo.
All right.
I'm blessed.
Hey, the Lord said from the wicked to the righteous, man. Let's go.
Also, the wicked is stored up for the righteous, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be walking out like Will Smith when he found that money in like the mountains. And he stuffed it all in his
I'm gonna
pants.
be walking like Conor McGregor. You know how that walk he do?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yo.
100.
I'm telling you
right
man
now.
But
seek and he shall find, and whoever he found it.
He found it. And then he said, yeah, I found it. And then Lakewood was like, yeah, we'll give you 20,000. Not even 10%.
At least they gave him 20, but dang, they should have at least give him 50. Yo, you already got that 600 back.
But why? I mean,
so were they not trying to report this money? Is that what?
I mean, obviously they are if it's in the news.
They ain't got no choice now.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know. It's just so weird that someone would take money and just put it and hide it in there.
I'll be like, look, I found.
And be like, yo, I'm gonna take out money later on. I'm gonna come back.
I mean, maybe the person just like felt really, really guilty after.
What you mean?
You know, like they took the money, they stole the money, right?
And they put it behind the wall.
Yeah, and then it was.
Oh, they felt guilty. He's saying like they were like,
yeah.
Like
how did they crack the safe though?
Nah, bro.
That's an inside job.
It could have been. Yeah, it could have been an inside thing, and maybe
it was a safe
within the 30 minutes of.
That's what the news article said. Yeah. Yo, but Jay, but they put it in the wall, son. Like that's not an easy task.
Guilty. Yeah,
like you got to go to Home Depot and get a sheet of drywall and putty. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then paint it. Like it's not like.
Well, I'm sure they got a lot of people that are handling money, right? Because they got a big church, so all that money circulating. They have the ushers passing the bucket. Something happened.
Whoever handles the money, they got to see if they work with drywall. Yo.
Right. Yo, Jay, you work with drywall? Just making
but
sure.
If you want,
just making sure. I know. Ant does. That's why he can't touch none of the money.
That's like when they found those bricks in Florida the other day. Them bricks of coke that were in Florida the other day. Y'all ain't hear about that?
There's always bricks in Florida.
It's always in the water.
Always.
Always.
Well,
yeah.
What's the story now?
Listen, I'm not trying to.
Someone found some bricks in the water.
Oh, was it the kid? Is it the story with the kids? Like these two girls?
I saw the kids fishing. Yeah, I saw that one.
Was it kids?
No, I don't know. I mean, there's always people finding stuff. I just seen the meme.
Oh, I gotta go fishing more.
What are you gonna do with the bricks, though? What you gonna do with the bricks?
Whatever, you know. Give back to the community. Let me stop.
Give back to the
community. We're giving out turkeys next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you pray for these fellas.
Not Christian. That's not Christian. That's why our show is called That's Not Christian.
Jeez. You got a blockhead over there.
Peace to Mateo.
Blockhead over here who doesn't like LECRAE's album. And then the other one's over here gonna buy turkeys next year. But,
he said I ain't gonna fumble the bag. What are you talking about?
I'm coming through like the 80 boys like this. I'm broke, baby.
the 50 boys. It's the 50 boys. BMF, son.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's wild.
Oh man.
So y'all would y'all have returned the money, or would y'all just been like?
I'm serious. I would not return the money. I would not.
Bro, I was put in that office for a reason, yo.
on the dead homies.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
Was it the office?
I don't think they specified.
I don't know. They didn't
what
say.
wall it is.
I don't remember seeing that.
Yo, Sunday, everybody gonna be checking them walls. Watch.
Right? You're gonna be knocking on the drywall to see if there's an echo. I'll be out there with my stud finder.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you right now.
That's a wild story. That's a pretty wild story.
That is, bro. $600K, man.
Yeah.
Word. So Jimmy's not gonna give it back. Ant said he ain't giving it back. What about you, Switch?
I would burn the money. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We don't need
burn
money.
the checks. I'll burn the checks. That's what I'll do. I'll burn the checks.
Money. You know what I mean? Like the Joker. Nah, I'm playing. Man, that's a tough one, man. I mean,
and it's Christmas time, bro. And it's Christmas time. Come on, son.
And they said janitor, so that dude is employed there.
Yo, son, everybody getting Teslas. Everybody.
Hey, you sold me. See, I was gonna give the money back, but all you had to mention was that. I ain't saying nothing.
Everybody, your son. Everybody's getting Model X's. Let's go.
All right,
you know
my lips are sealed.
Right.
Let's go. We're gonna go right then and there, though. Like right after we leave, straight to the Tesla.
Get 4 of them.
That's all we need, son. How many people on the podcast?
Yeah, that means your money gonna be down to half after that.
So what? We stunning, bro. You know what I mean? We ghost ride in the whip with the doors open and everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. We doing a whole new intro for the podcast.
Lit Fam says 600K. You can't hide that. How would you take it out? If you're a janitor, you're walking around with those garbage bags and stuff.
Facts.
And the can. So you just dump it all in there. Be like, you're gonna throw it out. Go to your car real quick, and then you ain't never coming back.
It's like Shawshank.
No, this dude got it all planned out. You heard him? You just first you do this, you take the money, then
it's like Escape from Alcatraz. You know what I'm saying? You just take a little bit at a
like
time.
Money launderer for
Listen,
real.
you don't got it. They said they found checks too, so it's not all 600,000. You just leave the checks. All you take is the cash. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, imagine the majority is in checks though.
Listen.
Okay, so let's talk about this because the people, right? They were giving their money with the intention of tithing the money, right?
For the Lord's work, right? I'm gonna do the Lord's work. What you mean? What are you talking about, man? What are we talking about? I'm doing the Lord's work. What do you mean? What are you saying, bro?
All right, so I want to hear.
I'm blessed.
You blessed. I'm blessed. That's gonna be. He gonna be walking. I'm blessed. I'm blessed in the city.
Listen, man.
Yo,
don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, son. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. So that's the thing. Like those people had the intentions of donating,
sure,
or tithing to it. Well, but then again, you don't know where the money comes from, right? Because you don't really know. You just found a stash of money in the church.
But the checks are gonna be payable to Lakewood.
Right.
Okay. We're not cashing the checks. We're going because we know that those are
I know
for Lakewood. I'm not touching that. I'm leaving that for Lakewood, bro. But the cash, I don't know what it's for. I don't know what it's for. It has no endorsement on it. You know what I'm saying? So look at this dude dying. Yo, for the audio only listeners, Jay right now is turning red. His face matches his shirt. He can't breathe. He's choking right now.
Yo, man.
Yo, this dude Jimmy wild.
Yo, we don't know what that money was for. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
so the dude that returned it,
it could have been from a bank robbery. Somebody hid it in there. You know,
he has some integrity, huh?
Yes,
to
he
do
does.
that.
No, he
That's
has
big.
He was, you know,
he was a blockhead.
Thinking straight.
He was a blockhead.
He's a blockhead. He not thinking straight, man.
Wow.
Yo, you crazy.
Like, look, he didn't even get 10% to give him 20K. The government's gonna take about 40%. So now he left with what, 6K? What he gonna do?
Can they give it to him as a gift though?
You can only give up to 15K, I think, a year.
So you get 15K every year for the next couple years.
It's not 15K per year,
right?
Yeah, I'm saying that's what you start. Yo, we gonna give you 15K
and he listen, but like he lucky he got that because he messed up the whole operation. Like they was doing insurance fraud. You know what I mean? They said that the money was gone, it's missing. We don't know where it's at. You know what I mean? And now he found the money, and now like it's in the news. And like,
but how did they know that the money was? Oh, because they must have tallied it up, and then the treasurer said, "Yeah, we're missing 600,000."
Mm-hmm. How did he? Yo, how did he know it was in the wall? Like, what was your man doing?
He's a plumber, so maybe he was like doing.
Oh, he was a plumber. Got you.
Right? Isn't that the story? Right. I think that's the story. He was a plumber.
I missed that part. I believe you though.
So he probably, you know,
it's crazy.
Maybe it was him.
Yeah, but
no, because he wouldn't have turned it in.
Like, and he felt guilty. He was like, "This is how I get out of it."
Yeah, and then he still got 20K out of it.
Nah, bro.
Hey, win-win.
It's like he steal your wallet and then he give it to you so you can get the reward.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's like, yo, all the money was there, right? Yeah. It's Christmas time. Here's $100.
Yeah. Mason says, nah, he hit it and got caught.
Blue streak vibes.
But that was from 2014, so that's weird. That's crazy.
Yo, so people be hiding stuff for
Yo,
years and years.
2014, so that's what, 7
Yo,
years?
I need to start like
8 years. So that's beyond the statute of limitation, right? So they can keep the money and don't gotta report it.
No. Depends on the state.
We talking about Texas, man. You know everything's legal in Texas, bro.
Oh, okay. But
all I know is I'm gonna start like knocking on walls. You know what I'm saying? Be more aware of my surroundings, because people just finding stuff, man.
Yeah. What's funny is this church I used to visit when I was younger. There was a bodega downstairs, and somebody was coming for the next service, right? And they actually found an envelope by the church doors, right? And they brought it up, and I don't know, it was like maybe a couple grand in there or whatever. And I remember I was in the office at the time because I was editing the message. And the lady comes in, she said, hey, I found this envelope, of money or whatever. And then they counted it up, it was like $3,000. And they're like, oh, well, we're just going to keep it here and see if anybody claims it. I don't think anybody claimed it.
What church is this?
I cannot say.
I was gonna call on him.
So I wonder that 600,000. That 600,000.
I was gonna claim my reward.
Is that 600,000 from one service?
Bro, that's like 30 minutes.
30 minutes of a service.
Yeah, Joel asked for money like multiple times.
Yeah, it's a couple
during his service.
It's a couple of offerings, man.
Yeah. Well, I know that. I've been to like them services like TD Jakes, and they got a special offering and then a regular offering.
Yeah, regular offering, then a tithe, love offering,
ministry. Yeah, it's like my Gucci offering, my Prada offering.
Yo, I'm telling you, man.
You know what I'm
telling
saying?
you. We get them Balenciagas. We get the
I think
Teslas.
Joe gets way more than $600K a service.
You think so?
Yeah. How many people fit in Lakewood Church?
I don't know. A couple thousands.
I don't know, man.
And they have three. They have like 3-4 services a day.
They have
right?
7 services. No,
that dude preaches 7 times a day on Sunday.
Well, they have like Spanish, right? They got the night service.
Yeah.
I do got
so
Chinese.
Lakewood fits 16,800.
What?
16,800.
Oh, cause they got the old baseball stadium, right?
The old Houston Stadium.
Yeah.
Houston Rockets.
Bro, all right, but you know that not all Christians be giving their tithes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know. But look, if everybody just gave $40, that would give you 672,000.
Wow, and there's some people doing more than that.
They're doing 100. Yep, they're doing 10%. Right, if they going according to what they believe they need to be tithing, right? 10%.
Right.
I like how you said that.
Yeah. Oh, because
I thought you were only supposed to give your tithe to the Levitical priest.
Oh, that's a whole different convo, man.
This guy.
I'm just asking because I thought that's what my Bible said.
Your Bible?
I thought tithing was like herbs and
that's what. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Can I tell my EBT?
and other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me go ahead and give you some of this cabbage, son. Some of these radishes.
Yo, listen. So where we gonna open this church, man? TNC Ministries, man. I think I'm gonna go get my license in divinity.
Was that Jay?
Liv Fam says you gotta set up these Sunday schools church services and get the kids on some treasure hunt vibes.
Wow. Be like, yo, go check in that wall right there. You see that wall? Looks a little suspect.
Go tap his pockets right quick. Go tap his pockets.
The X-ray joint.
Yeah, I'm opening this church, man. Let's go, man.
Let's go. Like let's hear the TNC.
We just kidding. But yeah, so
what was TNC, Trinity Nazarite Church. Let's go.
There you go.
Yo, that's the perfect the Trinity.
There you go.
Verse.
Wow.
Yo, so what else is going on, man? He said, nah, what are we gonna name it?
It's gonna be
Next
a mobile
topic.
church.
He said next topic. He said we're not going down that road.
Well, you know, as long as my preaching ain't saying like, yo, only if Jesus never reaches his full potential. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so we going in on
have
pastors
video? Do you have
today.
video on that?
Wow.
We do actually.
Yeah, this
Okay.
video.
All right.
This video.
So
We do actually.
Transformation Church pastor Michael Todd.
Yo, that's Mason's pastor.
Oh,
And that Cruz pastor too?
Who's Cruz?
Crew.
The crew.
Jay. Yeah, the crew.
Ooh, yeah, it is. It is.
So Mike Ty is preaching at VU conference, I believe it is. And this is what he got to say.
The only reason I stand on this stage today is because I followed the pace that God set for me. And there are things that he's still shown me that I know may be years away. But I've made a decision that the right thing at the wrong time is a curse. No. Some of y'all praying, oh my God, I just want my husband. I just want him to be 6'6" and saved. I just want him to put it down, but then like praise God too.
Wow.
And all I'm telling you is you might want to spend this time preparing who God's created you to be. Because the right thing at the wrong time is a curse. Well, Pastor Rich, if he would just see what's in me, he would make me one of the speaking pastors at VU Church. He's blinded him on purpose. Because there's things that if it was put on this platform, the character that's inside of you would actually come out, and God's giving you an opportunity to have a character that can be able to sustain what he's called you to. But without those three things, without being patient, without persevering when it gets hard,
Oh, get to the good part, yo.
without
This
following
whole
the pace
service?
that God sets,
Now,
you'll
listen to-
never fully be
22
able to
minutes.
embrace your purpose. And this is one of the thoughts I want to end with, if it's okay. Jesus never reached his potential. Now, I know this has messed with a lot of people's theology.
Man, messing what?
Because since I've been young, everybody's like, Mike, you need to reach your potential. Everything that God said and put inside of you, it needs to happen. But when I study the scriptures, he never reached his potential. When he died up on the cross, he said 3 words. He said, it is finished. What was finished? Not his potential, because he had the potential to overthrow Caesar. He had the potential to be a Roman guard. He had the potential to do all kinds of stuff. The thing that was finished was his purpose.
Okay.
And if you don't follow the pace of God, if you don't have perseverance in hard times, if you don't get patient, you spend your life trying to fulfill your potential, and you'll die never reaching your purpose. The only way we get well done, good and faithful servant is not if we did everything we could do. It's if we did the thing that God called us to do.
Okay, that gives more context.
I don't know, bro. We talking about
It's still bad
Jesus
wording.
Christ.
But all right, so this is how what I'm getting from it, right? This is my first time hearing the whole thing, because before I was just hearing that one clip and that one dude that was like, Mike Todd said this, and he was like pointing in the back, and all you hear is that, you know what I'm saying? But I think what he's saying is it wasn't about like
I know what he's saying.
you know, fame or power or authority and all that. It was more about doing your purpose in life.
That's what he said.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But how you say that Jesus didn't complete his purpose here?
No, he said he didn't reach his full potential.
Potential.
Potential, yes, potential, yes.
Yeah, but still,
So I think
like
just
that.
the wording was a little.
The wording, yeah, the wording was bad.
But I'm not completely like against it compared to when I heard it. Like it was like Jesus never reached his full potential, and then it's like he said what? Jimmy, your mic is muted. So yeah, I'm not.
You're an apostate,
huh?
Okay, I said so. You an apostate.
Yo, preachers of sneakers don't come for us, man. Profit and
for you, not for me. For you. You know what I'm saying? It's still Tulip gang over here, son.
It was, but I'm not going to write him off. I'm not going to say, yo, like, oh, he's saying something. Like, if he would have just said, yeah, Jesus never reached his full potential because Jesus didn't have faith in something or something like that, then I would have been like, okay, you bugging, my man. But I guess his wording was just a little off.
Let me ask you this then. Was Jesus God in the flesh?
Yeah.
So he reached his
So you
potential.
saying that God didn't reach his whole potential? That's what you're saying?
I don't know. I'm not saying that what he's saying is correct. I'm saying I understand what he's trying to communicate.
What he's trying to say, because he used bad wording. He basically was saying, don't confuse what you could do for what you should do, basically.
Right. It's
he
like
just
you
used
have
bad words.
It's like sometimes you have Christians, right, when they keep talking about their dreams and their aspirations and stuff like that, and it's like, all right, that's all good, but is that what God has called you to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when he said like, yo, he could have overthrew Caesar, he could have. You know what I mean? He is the King of Kings. Look at Jimmy. Jimmy like, nah, I need that Paul Washer sermon. You know what I mean? Give me that Johnny Mac. But the wording is off for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree.
The wording is
I don't
bad.
think
Like,
that was just like, nah. Jesus. Matter of fact, like God is still working. You know what I'm saying? Like God didn't just stop working at the death and resurrection. Like the Lord is still working till today. You know what I mean? Like things are still happening. So go ahead.
They speechless.
Nah, I disagree 100%. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's bad wording.
I think he tripping.
Listen, I would say that it was bad wording if he was someone who didn't get paid, who didn't make a career out of speaking. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like
he had to think about this and come up with this as a sermon.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like coming in hot like wasabi. Like you get paid to do this, son. You know what I'm saying? And so you came up with those bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. He knew what he was saying. He picked the words that he wanted to pick because he thought it was thought provoking. You know what I'm saying? He thought it was provocative. You know, he tied it in with like, you could reach.
He already said it. Like, I know this is going to mess with your theology.
LNF says homie got a track record for bad words.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, who's his
Like,
pastor?
my thing
who's
is
his
like,
pastor? Who's his elder? Who's he sitting under?
Are they preaching or they just like going off the
Osteen.
like freestyle?
I didn't see a Bible. You saw a Bible?
No, I didn't see no Bible. He said his scripture. He didn't say. He said he was studying his scripture.
Yeah, and he said this is theology. He said I'm about to mess up all your theology or whatever. Like this dude is spitting this like this is facts. You know, I don't know that to be true. You know what I'm saying? Potential just means that something is achievable. You know what I mean? Something could be manifested. Something could be made real. That could apply to a number of things. You know what I mean? But I think that what God wants to fulfill in your life will be fulfilled in your life because that is your purpose. That's what He has entrusted in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he was reaching. You know, I don't rock with
he was
dude. I don't listen
way
to
off with that word, and I mean, I because my thing is like when I first heard it, I thought it was a lot worse than how
you giving them the benefit of the doubt for sure.
Yeah,
Let's give
because
everybody the benefit.
I was just like,
yeah, he does. He's a nice guy. Switch is a sweet dude, man.
He is.
Oh my
No, not funny style either. Like you really are a loving dude, man, and I appreciate that about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
For
and
real,
let me
like,
be honest, I don't be rocking with these superstar pastors.
that's what
I
I'm
don't even listen
saying.
to
I'm
them.
saying you giving them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because you a nice dude. You know.
He said you're a sweet dude.
I didn't mean it like that though.
I just don't. When I hear these guys, it just seem like they just rambling on. Like they just like, and you know what? Let me just freestyle this right. Like they just freestyling the whole.
I feel like they
sermon.
just try to sound deep, just to try to sound deep.
Yeah,
You know what I
just
mean?
to
Like
do it,
there's
yeah.
really no, yeah, like it's just too much.
Like just
man.
spit from the scriptures. Like give me a verse or give me something that I never saw in the scriptures before, or explain something that I've never seen.
He didn't even quote a scripture.
Yeah.
Like dude went off and was like, "I'm about to mess up your whole theology," and didn't even open the Bible. Didn't even quote a scripture. Nothing.
He messed up his own theology.
He did say
yeah.
when Jesus said it is finished. I'm just saying.
Said Jesus.
You know, Jay understand that theology because
Yeah.
you know
Jay go to Hillsong, so you know he.
I was the one that sent in this topic, just so you know.
He's
so you wasn't feeling this?
Nah.
He's son of Carl Lentz.
Even when you hear the whole thing, you still not
come
feeling
on,
it.
son, chill. Chill. Yo, these blockheads today reckless.
Wow.
So Jay, you wasn't feeling this at all. Like there was no context, no interpretation. You just like, yo.
No, I saw. I mean, I saw the post, and then I went back to see. You know, I googled it to see the actual video what he was talking about.
Right.
You know, people take things out of context or whatever. But
For sure.
this is bad. To me, this is bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I would never say Jesus never reached his potential. Like I don't agree with that statement. I just think like the way that one dude put it out there was like he didn't give enough context for me to be like, oh, okay, I see what he was trying to say, but it doesn't make sense at the end of the day.
So what was it? What was the dude's response? What did he say? Do you remember?
I think he was like calling him a heretic, or he did like a little mini video. He was like, check this out. Then he just played that. And I was like, whoa.
What did you think about what he said? Did you agree with what he had said at the time? The way he explained him being a heretic?
I don't know. Because I didn't hear the whole video just till now. This is my first time hearing it. So I just thought like he was on some, because like I've heard things of like people saying, you know, like word of mouth movement. Oh, Paul wasn't a man of faith. That's why he didn't have money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I've heard those reckless comments. So I'm thinking like on that extreme, like, oh, this dude was going off on that. You know what I'm saying? I just think he was just rambling right now, freestyling, and his wording was just way off. Like, what are you talking about? But that's cool.
Yeah, I feel you. Let's see what the comments are saying.
They're like, mans don't understand theology. Study. If he said God didn't reach his potential, Mike needs to go sit down. That's not Christian. Mason attends his church. It says obedience over potential. Yeshua was obedience.
Who determines what your potential is, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can an outside? Because you're talking about God in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? So how can I say what God in the flesh can and can't do, or should do, or shouldn't do? Like, we're talking about God, all-knowing God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My limited mind don't understand and don't know what God can and can't do. Right. You know, so for me to say he didn't reach his full potential, I think is somewhat blasphemous, in my opinion. You know,
see how I took it was like if Christ could have been, it's like famous, you know what I'm saying? Like he could have had everything on the earth, right? In the earthly sense, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He chose to be obedient to the purpose and the calling that he was sent. You know what I mean? For the purpose of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking. Like that's the context that I got from it, rather than, and like I said, the word potential was just bad. Like it was just like, dude, what are you saying? But that's what I got from it. You know what I'm saying? Like Christ could have been just this famous king, strong king, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He came as a servant.
Right. That's what the Jews thought was going to happen, right?
Right. So I'm saying in a worldly sense, right? It's like you take a rapper, right? And then they're like, yo, this dude is so nice in the world. He would have been, you know, the best rapper or whatever, da 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 da. And it's like he had the potential to be that, but then and I don't, like I said, I don't think that word is a good word to use. But he chose not to. He chose to work in the purpose of the Lord or the will of the Father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the kind of context I got from it. But maybe I got to listen to it. This is my first time listening to that whole thing. So maybe
and that's wise. That's wise. I respect that. Because it is the first time we actually hear it in context. Again, he didn't break open his Bible. He didn't like pull out a verse to support what he was saying. You know?
Yeah, that's why I don't like preaching like that, man.
Yeah, you know,
just teach me the scriptures, man. Like, just go back to the scriptures, take me to the setting, the time, what was going
upon
on,
line, precept upon precept.
You know what I'm saying? Break it down, go back to the Old Testament and how this scripture relates to that, and I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All them positive motivational speeches. I mean, it has a time and place for everything, but I ain't trying to hear that.
Nah, man, you want to listen to some motivational stuff? Listen to motivational stuff. You know what I'm saying? Read some Proverbs. You know what I mean? That's mad motivational. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it was reaching. I definitely don't agree. It is what it is. Liv Fam Ting says, those are Jesus in the desert moments. Like Satan said, bow down to me. I'll give you the world. Jesus said no. Was that missed potential? Wow. Wow. I love that. I love that.
Christ could have called legions. Stop playing. He was a bad brother. Huh?
Yeah, he could have called legions. Right. But he didn't.
All right. I mean, overall, I don't think we rocking with the statement.
Nah, man. That's cool.
I'm cool on that.
I'm with Jay. I ain't rocking with dude. I'm never gonna visit. I don't even follow him on Instagram, bro. I'm good.
Don't he got a Tesla? Yo, these IG pages are crazy, man.
Yo, Jay's like, man, I might have to call Elon, tell him to repossess that joint.
They got profit. They got profit so and watches now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's old. Keep up.
The sneakers. That's wild, man. So what else is going on, man? What else you got on the docket?
We got the Cuomo brothers, the Cuomo dynasty, pretty much ending.
Yo, that joint is like CNN is in a well with the Cuomo. So what happened with the he was the governor, right?
Andrew Cuomo, yes, governor of New York.
Andrew Cuomo was the governor in New York, and he had to step down, right? Because he was trying to step to the shorties, right? He was acting inappropriately, and a couple of them was like, "Yo, this dude is nasty. He's crusty, dusty, and musty." You know, my daughter says that. She's like, he's crusty, dusty, and musty. You know what I'm saying? And so he had to step down, right? He was forced to step down.
Correct. Yes. And then, come to find out, months later, you have his brother Chris Cuomo from CNN. Got, I guess, caught in trying to help his brother with finding, information and all this other stuff. So
was he like doing investigations? Because I thought the allegation was just that he wasn't reporting on it. He wasn't like everybody else was reporting on it, but he just wasn't reporting.
Well, is there anything really wrong with that if he doesn't report on it?
I think
to constitute firing from a network, at least.
I think that when it comes to journalism, I think that there's something wrong with it. But let's keep it a buck. That's his brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I expect him not to report it because that's his
conflict
brother.
of interest there.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why mainly he got fired from CNN because, he was helping find these information for these women and all this other stuff, for the cases and all that stuff. So that's where CNN was like, okay, we gotta let you go.
Yeah.
So,
and I saw that it was temporary. I saw a video, and we can.
That he's fired temporarily.
Yeah, it's not permanent. So I think it's all.
I mean, that would be just pretty. That would be pretty embarrassing for CNN.
I think it's just a show, man. I think they're just going through. They're just going
like
through the motions, and they're
pill.
gonna bring him back by the summer. Watch.
I think Cuomo didn't reach his full potential.
Let's check out what they say.
The biggest media story this weekend. It's the firing of Chris Cuomo from this network, CNN. Now, I've been working the phones ever since this was announced yesterday evening. Frankly, I've been on the phone until the last 5 minutes here, getting information about what happened and where CNN goes from here. So I'd like to start, now that you know the news about Cuomo's firing, with a timeline of how it came to this point.
This is too long.
Why
We're
was
not
Chris
gonna watch
Cuomo
all
fired
this.
now, after CNN management supported him all year long? That's the key question I've been pursuing as a media reporter for the past, 18 hours or so. So here are the answers I have so far. Let's take a look at the day-by-day timeline this week to catch you up. On Monday, the New York Attorney General's office released that document dump. It landed with a thud. There was a lot to read, some of it damning, some of it about Chris. Now, Cuomo's view is that he never engaged in opposition research on behalf of his brother, Andrew. Cuomo says he's never smeared anyone. He never went after any of his brother's accusers. Plus, the Attorney General's office never accused him of that. But the documents, especially the text messages between Cuomo and his brother's aides, showed a level of coziness with the governor's staff that was alarming to many. CNN leadership on Monday bought some time to scrutinize the documents by saying it would conduct a thorough review. So that was on Monday. On Tuesday, Cuomo's producers were back at work to produce another episode of Cuomo Primetime. But there was growing criticism of the anchorman, both outside and inside CNN. By the evening, management had seen enough in the documents to take action. Cuomo was suspended, quote, indefinitely, pending further evaluation.
See, he's just suspended.
This language made clear that Cuomo was not just being benched for a week, in some sort of performative punishment. This was a real reprimand. But the language also left the door open for Cuomo to possibly return after the holidays, depending on that, quote unquote, further evaluation. It seemed clear to me that management was balancing the concerns of staffers with the feelings
CNN once
of
again
viewers.
clickbaits us.
Yeah, bro.
And so did everybody else. Because all the conservative networks
they ran with it. They was like, "Oh, they fired him," and it's like, no.
So he's not
didn't.
fired. I thought he was fired. I thought he was suspended and then fired.
But according to what your man is saying, he said that
he might come back after the holidays. That's
crazy, man.
Look into that.
That's crazy.
It is a 10-minute video. We'll put it on our channel if y'all want to finish watching it. Telegram link in the bio.
Facts.
But like we was talking, like that's his brother, man. So I get it. He's not going, the same way, Biden protects his son,
Yeah.
Listen, get rid of Cuomo. You already got rid of the New York governor. Get rid of this guy from CNN, and then change the bridge that we have here. That's Mario Cuomo, his father's name. Change it back to the Tappan Zee Bridge, and we're all good. And then you could go after Don Lemon after.
Everywhere is saying that he got fired. They also said that he stepped away from. I guess he got a show with Sirius XM, and he stepped away from that show
because he got to. Because he's attracting too much attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like when you get caught up in a scandal and then you take a break from social media.
And is he facing an allegation of sexual misconduct too? That's what one thing says. I didn't read it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. LNF just said that. Yeah.
Sexual harassment claim.
Oh, the Cuomo boys.
Yeah, boy. So there you have it.
Son.
Get Don Lemon. Get Jesse Smollett. All of
Yo,
them.
Don Lemon's in trouble too. CNN is a garbage bin on fire right now. Yo,
So I mean, is
ratings
there
are down.
corporation is their news station doing the right thing by firing them at least? Like you catch them and they're like, "Yo, we gotta let you go, bro." Wildin'.
It's tough to say, right? Because why did they do it? Is it because they're drawing negative attention, or because CNN just isn't tolerating that sort of stuff, right?
Right.
So it's hard to say if that's the right thing to do, if they're doing the right thing, because there's no way to know
Or they
what the
saving
intentions
face.
were. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so that's tough, man. But nobody cares about Cuomo. You know, like who taps in, who listens, who watches Cuomo for news.
I mean, he be saying some stuff like he be gonna have his little viral. Well, when he was going at Trump, there was those viral clips.
That's
that
the
he
only
had.
time people were watching CNN, because the ratings dropped when Trump left office.
Yeah.
Their ratings dropped significantly. You know what I mean? Like now, all you see is Bovid. You know what I'm saying? Omarion. You know, that's all you see, and nobody's watching that.
They be trying to come for Biden too, because they know, like, yo, we gotta get these ratings back up.
I haven't seen. I don't watch too much CNN, so I don't know.
I don't either, but I see the little comments. Homosexuals. Wow,
that's funny.
Yo, I love.
But anyway,
members,
I
man.
think though, switch to answer your question, right? I think when it comes to journalism, you see like this sort of respect, and like you're trying to do your job, right. So for CNN to be like, all right, you got to go or step down or whatever the case is, I think they're doing the right job. Now, do you want to argue if CNN is really following the journalistic, method or whatever?
Right.
There's a case for that.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
that's true, man. I mean, you think anybody really gonna miss him?
No, I mean, listen, this world is so crazy that he'll get a contract with Fox News. Imagine, like
with Fox
he'll
News?
be a consultant.
No, he'll be an lead anchor.
That's funny. I doubt that, but that's hilarious.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how crazy it is with politics and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because I seen this video of this. I think she's a governor. I don't remember what state. But she was talking about Bovid, and like on Fox News, she would say something, but then when she came on CNN, she would say something else. To appease the
audience.
Kind of, yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, if politicians do it, why won't anchors?
Yeah.
Or journalists.
Yeah, you know what? Like I feel like there's real like no journalistic integrity right now, and I felt like that way for a long time. Like most of the news that I watch, or when I hear
sensationalism.
Yeah, most of the stuff that I watch is usually like YouTubers talking about topics. Like I feel like they do more investigations than the actual news.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, and the FBI, because they be cracking cases.
That's like the people in the comments.
That's true.
Yo, but they be like, oh, did you see that and that? And they get the person's IG and they figure out the whole case before the news gets.
That happens a lot. Yeah, that happens a lot. Did y'all
the Young
see,
Dolph case? They already
yeah.
up on them dudes. They like, oh, that's this
see
dude,
the
and he did the
shoes?
video
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
and I'm like, and his hat, and I'm like, wow.
That happened with Junior too, right?
Yeah.
A lot of cases like that. Did y'all see that documentary on Netflix called Don't F with Cats?
Nah. What's that about?
Yo, check that out.
What's it about?
It's about this dude, this person who was like basically torturing cats, right? And so the cat community tried to find out who it was, right? Who was doing this to these animals, right? And they come to find out that dude is like some crazy sociopath, man. And they found him exactly where he lived and everything. Got him arrested and the whole nine, bro. It was wild. Check it out. And it was all because of social media, all online. Like they did their own investigation. Like, you know, the dude, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen the documentary in a while. But if I'm not mistaken, like the dude killed somebody too.
Oh wow.
And he was on the run. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting documentary. Like I thought it was gonna be something funny about like cats, you know what I mean, and cat lovers and stuff like that. But them people, man, they was on the case. Like they figured out like the type of blanket, you know what I mean, that was on the bed and the view, you know what I mean, from the balcony and everything. They figured out like where the actual location of where this person lived and everything. It's wild, man.
Wow.
But that's how people on social media are, man. Like it's wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this whole Don Lemon situation, right, with Jesse Smollett.
Yeah. So what's up with that? What happened?
So supposedly he was Don Lemon was giving tips to Jesse about what the police were investigating.
Oh, and with the whole MAGA thing, that situation that he got into? Is it that?
No, I think with his case.
Well, it wasn't a MAGA thing. He lied about allegedly about getting jumped, robbed by MAGAs. It turns out it was some dudes who who weren't MAGAs.
Oh, he been singing.
He was singing.
Jesse been singing on that case. Singing. He telling. He's the one that told about Don Lemon. That was his man. I'm like, I mean, Don is gonna. It's like, yo, I'll give you a tip. Like, yo, bro,
But he's the one that created the story of
Right.
what happened to him. So what's Don?
Jesse?
Yeah.
Apparently, he was texting them. Let's check it out.
he even ratted on the
Well,
guys.
welcome back. Actor Jussie Smollett taking the stand yesterday in his defense. He reiterated that he did not stage a hate crime in January 2019. He is currently facing charges with 6 counts of felony disorderly conduct for making a false police report about the alleged racist and homophobic attack. But one of the more stunning revelations yesterday was about CNN. Smollett testified that CNN anchor Don Lemon texted him at the time of the attack, sharing information that the Chicago Police Department did not believe Smollett's account of what happened. Dagan, what do you make of this?
Journalistic ethics brought to you by CNN. A little, maybe not surprising after what we've seen Chris Cuomo do at the network and what we've seen Jeff Zucker tolerate in terms of Chris Cuomo's behavior. Cuomo now saying that Zucker knew everything that was going on, knew all along his discussions and work for and with his brother. But now this revelation, the bigger question is, so Discovery is merging with CNN's parent company. It's going to be Warner Brothers Discovery, maybe the merger complete by the middle of next year. What does David Zaslav have to say and do about Zucker and CNN, or John Malone, who's a major shareholder in Discovery, on the board of Discovery? Like,
she trying to go
is this
in
enough to make them get rid of CNN? That hasn't been the indication in the past, but if they keep it, I would expect some changes would be afoot
People
in
getting
how
fired.
this network is run.
Well, John Malone was interviewed recently, and he said he would like to see CNN go back to news. And you wonder what that looks like, CNN going back to news and taking all of those opinionated people out of there. Brandon, what are your thoughts on what that might look like?
Well, my head is spinning from this entire ordeal, I'll be honest with you. I mean, first we get a hate crime, then we get a ruse that's covering it up, then we get the CNN involvement, the mainstream media perhaps helping to cover this up.
Right.
I'm just wondering what...
Yeah, so, but you know what? Like, CNN has a history of, like, fake news, Like, during the 90s, during the Gulf War, like they faked news segments, right? Like there's actually video on YouTube of video that like there's a reporter like, yo, this is Jimmy and I'm right here in Baghdad and there's bombs flying and this and that. And it was like the parking lot of CNN studios.
No.
Like they staged the whole thing, and dudes was like faking, like there was bombs coming in. Dudes had gas masks and the whole nine. Yeah, check it out. It's on YouTube, man. Like CNN been doing that for years, man. So, you know, all these dudes getting canned. I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised that they're doing that. But again, is it because of journalistic integrity, or is it because they, you know, they want to distance themselves from, you know, all the drama that's happening right now, man?
Wow.
Another thing about this is thing with drama. Did you guys see how Twitter supposedly not showing information on the Maxwell case?
There is no information on the Maxwell case, period.
Yeah, they're saying that they're suppressing all that stuff.
Wow. That's crazy.
So,
but why?
A lot of people implicated, man.
So?
Yo, and Jack stepped down too, right?
Or is it because people are spreading false information? Because you do have some people that are putting from false information, and
so it's
say,
cool to be,
this person
it's
was
cool
on
to
the
be on
plane.
CNN and give false information, but on Twitter it's not.
Yeah, but like they're not on Twitter's platform. You know what I'm saying?
But then why? Okay, so I get that part, Switch. Like that's a great point. But to suppress all information, like no information about what's going on with the case,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's different. Like it's just not happening. Like the trial is not happening at all. You know, that's a completely different story. You know?
Yeah, that's interesting to me. Is that no one's? Well, I can't say no one, but like the major news network,
right?
Like bro, they don't go ham.
You've had Rittenhouse that was covered, right? You had the
24 hours, right?
The CUOMO stuff. You had Arbery that was covered, and not. I personally have not seen anything with what's how you say your first name?
Ghislaine.
Whatever.
Ghislaine
Maxwell
Maxwell.
lady. Yeah, Ghislaine. Mm-hmm. So why? You know?
I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, do they cover? Well, they cover the case, right, day by day, right? Whatever's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But then the verdict they always really big on that, right? Like that's like the biggest news. Like, what's the verdict?
Well, they cover big cases, right? This case has like a lot of big names attached to it, so why wouldn't they cover it? Like, not saying that all the names that are attached to this case or mentioned in this case are guilty, right? I'm not saying that whatsoever. Because I don't think everybody who was on the island or who was on the airplane were involved in some of these acts, right? I don't believe that.
Right.
But still, like, you're not going to talk about it with all these big names. Like, we talking people in Hollywood and politics, and you're not going to talk about it at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and LNF is right too. Like, there's in federal courts, there's no cameras allowed. Sure, but we still can't talk about it. Like, fine, don't give me no footage of inside the courtroom. I get that. No 24-hour coverage inside the courtroom, but we still not going to talk about it. Like, there's Fed cases that we know about that were never televised, but the news was covering. You know what I'm saying? And it just seems like they're just not talking about it whatsoever, you know, which is really strange.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jay, you saw Jack step down, right?
Which? Oh, yeah. But what does that have to do with her?
No, I'm just curious because you mentioned that they're not covering it. I saw your man step down.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if that had anything. I don't know if that had anything to do with the suppression of news and stuff like that.
Yeah. So Jack is the CEO of Twitter, and he's no longer the CEO, now somebody else. But I mean, there was definitely the conspiracy theories out there because it happened so, you know. So what coincide with when the case started and him stepping down and all that stuff, you know.
Right.
I don't think his name was mentioned in any of the things, but still, you know. Twitter.
Yeah, no. I just
I
just brought it up because you mentioned that they're not talking, they're suppressing the content about the case, and so I remember that he stepped down.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think his name is in any of the docs.
Interesting.
It's wild, bro.
Very.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What else we got?
So, I mean, besides CNN firing people, I heard like
Oh,
some other people got fired, bro. Like
That's-
900
Yeah.
900 employees or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, on the Zoom call, right?
Crazy. So,
That's the worst.
Better.com CEO gets on a Zoom call, and he says, typical CEO talk right before you're about to get fired. The company, is suffering a little bit, and they have to let people go and adjust, and it's such a hard decision, which I'm sure it is a hard decision to just fire a bunch of people. And yeah, he just let go 900 something
Right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas. Yep. It's
That's
crazy.
wild.
What's funny is that we're in the home buying process, and I was gonna use Better.com.
That's crazy.
At a mortgage, bro. They would call me every day. Every day, I would have a message. Hey, let's
They
try
trying to close you.
Yeah, close or whatever, and all this other stuff. And then it got me thinking, like, damn, what if this dude was one of the dudes that he needed my closing to
pay his
survive?
mortgage, right?
Oh,
To pay his light bill.
That was such.
And now he got fired.
Yeah.
You should call back up there. I'm sure he left you a voicemail with his phone number. Call him back up. Like, yo, is Joe there?
Imagine.
Oh man, I'm so glad you still have your job, bro. I was worried about you. All right, peace.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chill.
That's crazy.
But yeah. So
That's wild.
And it's only like 9% of their staff, so they're a big company, right?
I don't know how big, but I mean, if it's 9%, then that's not
pretty
a whole
huge.
lot, right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean for the housing market? Like, do they see something coming? Because you had Zillow.
But didn't they also say that he made an investment recently? Like the company made an investment, and then right after that, they they started firing everybody, like 900,000. What was it, 900 people?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, man, like he just made the company, he just saved the company so much money. You know what I'm saying? By firing all them people, right? So next quarter they're gonna show their earnings increase, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Who knows? I mean, it might be something where they don't need that many people like buying or not buying, but needing loans, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that the market is changing and that a lot of people are bracing for a collapse, because the way the economy is going, it's unsustainable. It's artificially being sustained by a lot of stimulus, right?
Right.
Especially during that COVID era, right, where everything was locked down. People got their stimulus, and then they started taking that money and doing stuff in their homes, right?
Right.
Remodeling and let's fix that bathroom. Let's remodel that bathroom. Let's redo our kitchen. You know what? Let's see how much we can get for our house. Oh snap! Comps are saying that our house has gone up $100,000. Yo, Zillow said that they'll give us, market value. We should probably sell and move to another state. You know what I mean? Like all that is done is gone. You know what I mean? That era is completely gone now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's more buyers now than sellers. And I think the housing market is just artificially inflated right now. I think that joint's it's gonna be a 08 all over again.
Yeah. And so he made an apology, right?
Did he?
Yeah, allegedly he made an apology. And
why?
he was like, I'm apologizing for the
why?
way I treated I should not appreciating the workers and stuff like that.
Is it not appreciating? Like you got, it's business, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's business as usual.
I mean, if people gotta go, they gotta go. I think it's cold the way he did it, but you know what I'm saying? Like if people gotta go, they gotta go.
Yeah.
It's a cold world.
LNF says it would be a harder decision if he cut his paycheck by 5%.
No, we're not doing that, bro. We're not doing
I mean, I don't know what his salary is, but he's worth like $4 billion or something like that.
LNF didn't say that. LitFam did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, I don't know, man.
Son.
I don't know. Have you ever got fired like that type of
Through
situation?
Zoom?
Well, I mean, I got fired once over the phone with a whole bunch of people.
Over the phone?
Yeah.
Yo, son, I got fired one time. So I was doing credit reporting, right? And I was working for this pretty big company. I was doing like running credit reports for businesses, Dun and Bradstreet and stuff like that, right? I got a call from a temp agency who was like, "Yo, we got a job, but it's starting next week, whatever." So I did everything. I sent them my resume, the application, they did the background check and everything, right? They called me Friday evening, and they're like, "Yo, you're hired." You know what I'm saying? Can you start Monday? I was like, "Okay, cool." Boom. So I was like, I wasn't happy with the job that I was out. I felt unappreciated. I didn't feel that I was compensated the way that I should be. This job was paying me more. So they give me the job on Friday. So I go to my manager. I was like, "Look, I'm sorry for the late notice. But I got a better job offer and they paid me significantly more." So she's like, "Oh, can you give us some time? Whatever. I'm sorry, the job starts Monday." So I leave, right? And I'm calling the person who's who gave me the job, right? The agency or whatever. And she's not answering. I'm like, "Yo, like the job starts Monday. I need to know where I'm going, where this office is, what do I wear, who do I report to, whatever. And then finally later in the evening, she calls me and she tells me, "Yo, I'm really sorry, but we can't give you the job because we ran your credit and you need to have good credit, and you have bad credit." And so I got fired before I even started the job.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, but it's all good. I'm in 700s now, so we good now.
Let's
Better now.
go.
Gucci sweater now. Yo, but that was like, bro, I felt like such a jackass. Like,
So did they tell you that before it happened? Like they were like, "We're gonna run your credit."
I don't remember. I'm sure that they did, right? Because I had to give them, all my information. But like that, like throughout my 20s, I always had bad credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I still got credit card offers and stuff like that. Like I didn't have the best credit. You know what I'm saying? And it never stopped me from getting a job. This is the first and only job where like my credit affected me, where I didn't get a job. And me not knowing and being young and naive, like I quit my job. You know what I'm saying? Like
that. So yeah,
and
start
then I was
looking
jobless. Again. Yeah, bro. So that's my getting fired experience, man. My worst getting fired experience.
LNF said, "I got laid off last month, started a new job the following week."
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Go.
Hallelujah.
I had bad credit since I was 18.
And what, you 19 now? I don't get it.
And Liv Fam says, "Same thing happened to me last week too, LNF. Praise God, 100. I ended up with a $5 an hour raise. Let's go. Jobs.
The Lord is our provider, man. You know what I mean? The Lord is our provider. So speaking of, you got any topics? We're going to the word of the day.
I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we good for the day, man.
Praise God for being our provider.
Yeah, that's what's up, yo. Thank God for those praise reports. And I know a couple homies that like they didn't get vaxxed and stuff, and it's been very difficult with all these mandates and things like that.
Yeah,
but God has been coming through. You know what I'm saying? And there's just been like opportunities that where they felt like, man, I'm letting go of this career that I've been in, or this is my bread and butter, and they weren't comfortable to get the vax, but things have come along, and it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just how people are getting work, people are getting better jobs than they had before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Better hours, more convenient, flexibility. Like the jobs are even better than what they had. So
yeah,
Praise God for that, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
For real. We got our man Ant back. And we got the word of the day. Did you have anything you wanted to say before you we wrapped it up?
Yo, screw better.
Screw better.
Okay. And was letting us know on the chat that this isn't his first time doing this, where he's fired a bunch of people before.
Yeah, he's done that before.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
He's done it before, because in the video he tells him, he was like, "I'm gonna do what he said." He said, "I cried the first time. I'm gonna do better this time. I'm gonna stay strong."
Yeah.
And
some
like,
dude says, "F you, dude."
Wait, he said he's firing people and he's saying he's gonna stay strong.
Yeah.
Oh, he on something. Look, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not ready for a relationship right now, girl. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hold you back, you know, girl. And I just feel like the best thing for us to do is break up, you know.
And one of the dudes was like,
and it hurts me more than it's gonna hurt you, you know.
Dude, one of the dudes on the Zoom was like, "F you, dude."
Yeah, so that.
Like, come on, just get it over with. Like, bro, just say what you gotta say.
That joke was hilarious.
That's crazy. All right, y'all. Well, with that being said, we got the word of the day. Today we have Matthew 14-16. It says, "You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven." That's
See,
today's.
That's how you preach.
That sounds like real potential right there. But nah, I just thought about that because I've been I know sometimes I'm a little hard on like church hurt and stuff like that, right? But
are you? I don't believe you.
Maybe not hard, but you know, I'm just like, you know, like I just hear her church hurt and I'm like, bendito, you know, focus on God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, like this scripture reminds us, like we are to be a light to this world. You know what I'm saying? And we're supposed to do these good works and be a reflection of our Father who is in heaven. You know what I'm saying? And us by doing that, it brings Him glory. You know what I'm saying? Not ourselves, not anyone else, but it brings Him glory. So
yeah,
just especially during these times, right? These hard times where people are losing jobs. You got vax mandates. You have all these different things that people going through. And they need a sense of hope, you know what I'm saying? And you're probably the only hope that they need. So y'all out there, make sure y'all you know,
let your light shine.
You know, let your light shine, man. Let that love, you know, shine through you. And if you don't feel that way, you can get closer. The only way you're gonna get that is getting close to the Father, right? And getting close to the Lord and praying or getting around believers so that that light can continue to shine through you.
That's facts, man. That's facts.
Yeah,
you
man.
definitely gotta let your light shine. That's why, like, if I find $600,000, I'm gonna get my whole grill gold so that it can shine. You know what I mean? People think about the Lord when they see it. You know?
Hallelujah. Gloria a Dios, hallelujah.
If this is your first time listening or watching this episode, please
we
pray
crazy
for these
like
gentlemen. They on something else. These Christians different.
Yeah, right. Jay would have been like, "Yo, switch, bring the whip through the back, bro. We got."
Nah. Not unless you told me you were gonna get me a Tesla. Then I would be like, all right, let's go.
You're not taking a little bit off the top, like a little 100,000. Like, yeah, I just found 500,000. I ain't found the whole.
I just found 400,000, bro. What do you mean?
I found $5.
As long as you give me 100,000, we straight.
Like, yo, I found
like your
$5
style,
behind this wall, yo.
For $5
and a couple of checks. I can't do nothing with these checks.
Bad checks and a $5 bill. That's it.
That's it, yo. You gotta do something about this.
That dude's as well.
I don't know nothing. I'm on the 6th floor.
Right.
When's our next episode? Monday.
Right, Monday.
And who we got? We got Bats.
We got Bats.
They'll know if you subscribe, which if you haven't already, please do so. It is free. Just hit that little red button, make it turn gray, and you'll be notified who we will have on Monday and potential future guests. So if you haven't already, make sure you do that. Thank you to all of our audio-only listeners on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you're listening. We sincerely appreciate it. What was that?
Hit the thumbs up button.
Yes,
no,
if you
Canvas
haven't-
and Clay Music said he needs $15, bro. Get me out of the negative.
Hey, pray about it, man.
Yeah. So thank you
Thumbs
to
up.
everybody.
What about
Hit
the members,
thumbs
man?
up.
Tell them about the members.
Yeah, if you haven't already, the first link in the description, you can join the wonderful people you hear us or see on the comments. Gives you access to that, and also TNC deals. So if there's anybody that's a member that has not gotten access to TNC deals, please I guess email us at contact@notchristian.com, and we could get you signed up to that. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we're gonna be on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Wednesday next week. So tap in.
We're working overtime, you heard?
Turn on notifications, you know what I mean? And also if you're a ministry, if you're a promoter, if you got a business, you know what I mean? We working on getting package deals because I know some of you want to advertise in the podcast. You know what I mean? So hit us up, contact at that'snotchristian.com.
For sure.
That being said,
facts.
Peace.
Yo, seriously, pray
Get
for
that
these
man
dudes,
back, man.
Yo, but pray for these dudes. They're trying to steal from God 600K from Joel Osteen.
Not from God.
I need my 500.
I found $5.
$5 and one bad check.